In a big revelation, one of the terrorists who opened fire on a group of tourists in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam was seen wielding an AK-47 in a photo accessed by India Today. The attacker, dressed in a grey kurta pajama, was captured on camera from behind with an AK-47 in his hand. 28 people lost their lives in the deadly attack at Baisaran Meadows, known as Mini Switzerland, at around 2:30 p.m. on Tuesday. The residents front, a local offshoot of Pakistan-based terror group Lashkar-e-Taiba, has claimed responsibility for the rear attack on tourists in J&K. Security forces are now intensifying efforts to track down the attackers. Eyewitnesses described scene of chaos and horror as gunfire erupted, sending visitors running for cover in open grassland. There was no place to hide, said one witness, recalling the desperate attempt of tourists to escape. Visuals from the site showed bodies driven across the meadow while women cried in distress as locals rushed to provide aid. On the other hand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was in Saudi Arabia when the attack happened, cut short his trip and returned to Delhi on Wednesday morning. Condemning the attack, the PM vowed that the attackers would not be spared. Home Minister Amit Shah called a high-level security meeting after the attack and reached to Pahalgam for an urgent security review. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Umar Abdullah expressed shock, calling the attack an abomination. Former Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti also condemned the violence, stating that such acts must be denounced. Several top leaders have strongly condemned the attack, expressing their grief and solidarity with the victims and their families. On the other hand, security forces have intensified their search operation in the region, aiming to track down the perpetrators. The search for terrorists is underway, with intensifying the operation. Security forces continue their investigations while the nation mourns the devastating loss of innocent lives. Authorities vow to bring the attackers to justice and ensure the safety of residents and visitors in Jammu and Kashmir.